How's it going, YouTube? Bronco Outdoors here. And now that we've learned how to mount our roof racks onto our vehicle, now I get to show you one of my absolute favorite things to mount on top of these roof racks, and that is my 8-foot Walker Bay 8 fishing boat. That's right on top of the truck. You're not gonna wanna miss this. Check this out. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the Walker Bay 8 fishing boat. Today, what we're gonna cover is how I am transporting this 8-foot fishing boat on top of that Bronco. So, if that's interesting to you, stick around. So first things first, what we're going to need to get the boat on top of the Bronco is 2 sets of kayak racks. Now, these are the adjustable kind, so you can adjust their angle, and that's actually, we're going to take advantage of that to get the boat up there, okay? And the second item is this Reese Tow Power Canoe Loader. Now, we make just a simple modification to this piece of hardware here. What we do is, instead of having these hooks here, as you see, facing upwards, we just loosen this nut, flip over this bar, and that's pretty much it. Now, for a note, for those of you who are not familiar, this does connect to your hitch, so you will need a hitch installed on the bottom of your truck, and you will need a hitch receiver that you can then bolt this onto. But that's pretty much it, along with, of course, an assortment of straps and cables and things like that, tie downs, but that's pretty much it, and everything we need to get the boat on top of the Bronco. So let's go ahead and show you guys how to do that. Here I'm just fast forwarding the process of attaching the 4 kayak racks to the top of the Bronco. I do have another video on my channel that shows this more in depth, so if you are interested in that, be sure to click the card that's popping out right now, or go ahead and click the link in the video description. But we're gonna go ahead and fast forward this so we can continue on with the process. So now that our kayak racks are all installed on top of the Bronco, all that's really left to do is install our Reese Tow Power Canoe Loader. And to do that, we're gonna go into the hitch here, take out our hitch pin, and go ahead and drop in that right into the hitch receiver, and install our hitch pin. And that's really it. So now we're pretty much ready to go ahead and get the boat, but there's a few more little straps and attachments I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to do, but we're just gonna go ahead and run through the whole loading of the boat. Let's do it. Just like that. So our first set of straps that we're gonna want are these ratcheting pulleys. These are just gonna basically make it a lot easier to load the boat up by yourself. As you can see, it ratchets and holds for you, so, you know, makes it a lot easier when you don't have a buddy. So we can just go ahead and let this down, connect it to our straps, put some tension on that. There we go. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use this mechanic's dolly as something to help the boat kind of move back towards the truck, but you can use absolutely anything that has wheels, or just ask somebody to lift up the front end. That's really all you need. And now all that's really left to do is just raise the boat. And now that we've reached the top of our ratcheting pulleys, all that's really left to do is just lift the boat over this T-crossbar. Just like that. And now we can go ahead and take off our ratcheting pulleys. And the next set of straps you're going to want to have is 2 of these just regular, you know, belt straps. Anything really will work as long as you can put some good tension and tie it down. So first thing I'm gonna do is thread it through that hook that's at the end of our canoe loader. And once we have this in a good spot, we could take the other end, and I've added these straps to my boat, but you can really do anything, and I'm sure there's much better solutions out there. This is just what I've chosen. Take up all that slack. First thing you want to do, drop down your front rack facing out like that. And now all that's really left to do is lift up the front of the boat and just walk it around to the front of the car. Go. There you go. Now we lock those in the upwards position, so the bolt obviously can't go forwards. We're gonna wanna make sure we push it as far as possible into those racks. And then all that's really left is for us to take our straps that we have here, and I just like to tie them down to the hitch at the bottom so that this section of the boat doesn't lift up anymore. And last but not least, you're just going to want to have one good ratchet strap. You can put more than one if you want, but one is definitely good enough. There you go. Our boat is nice and securely attached to the top of our Bronco. It's not going anywhere, and we're good to hit the road over to the lake, river, sea, whatever it may be. But in any case, all the products that I've used in this video will be in the description below, so be sure to check those out. Thank you so much for watching. That's all I have for you today. You have a great day. Bye-bye.